Ferro, el Porsche, la 6-3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me vengo a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar lo que se...
Afternoon baseball from the East Bay and the Oakland Coliseum. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Very weakly on the ground. Here comes another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. The 1-2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Gloved by Lowry, and there's one away. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Hit out towards second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Grounded down the third baseline. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The set and the 2-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Piscotty's going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Tyler Glasnow gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
2 words, Matt. High ceiling. This guy has a chance to be one of the most dominant pitchers in all of baseball. Big, tall, strong guy with a big power arm and a nasty hammer curveball. If he's throwing strikes with his fastball and his curveball, he's nearly impossible to hit.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead, he muscled the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. The 1-0. Canha stands at second with no outs. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 home. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that is through into left field. A base hit. The throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count to get a fastball. He gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Outside, 3-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Runners on first with one down. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 delivery. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Another 0-2 coming. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. A ball and no strikes.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Strike called, 2-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Popped up. Wendell waits on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. A's have to settle for just the 1.
I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Joey Wendell. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Fouled away. Now another 0-2. Chopper to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 1-0 the count. That misses. 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Popped him up. Murphy over to his left. 1 down.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Kevin.
Next, it'll be Kevin Kiermaier. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
3-1. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Wendell leads off first with one away. And the count will be full. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out with a man at first. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
First pitch on its way, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. A bouncer to the left side, right to him. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's 0 for 4. First pitch of the AB on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard but foul. The 2-1 on its way. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Lau is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth.
Next up for the A's, Elvis Andrus. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Fouled away. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. And that one yanked just foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Willie Adames as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Now here's the first offering. Andrus will play this one at short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Popped him up. Chapman in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Randy Arozarena.
Left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
First pitch on the way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-1 home.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Adames, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Full count, 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Canha is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And now in the box, Brandon Lau. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little bouncer.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays' second baseman at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Lowry's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that. You ain't from where you say you from.
And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding in for Oakland, Mark Canha. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here. Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Ramon Laureano. This is foul right side. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-2 the count. 3-2 to the A's center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Two down, no one on base. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. Now here's the first offering as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 3-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The next 3-2 freezes him, a strikeout looking. A's are gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the 4th, and here comes the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. The pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Laureano is there, 2 gone. Next up, Manuel Margot comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Grounded weakly to the left. Knee high, he barehands it. Touché, sir. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. It remains 1-0.
Yeah, who they in the whip?
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Here's the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. fouled off. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Matt Chapman is on deck. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So one down, no one aboard. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. He's set. Here it comes. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And it's fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
To the plate now, Sean Murphy. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They lead it 1-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Kiermaier is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out. So the leadoff man set down, and here's the catcher, Mike Zunino. Here's the first pitch. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next will be Willie Adames. First delivery to him.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail 1-0. Luis Patino, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Now the A's designated hitter, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mitch Moreland.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the concrete staircases and gone. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to third. Reined in. And there's one down now. Digging in next, Elvis Andrus struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and one strike. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So now it's Mark Canha as he drives a liner to right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. And that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Now the 2-0.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
The batter, number
Wow,
8.
as we watch this,
Second
I have to
baseman.
just shake my head.
Yeah.
Looks like a good throw, but
Lowry.
the first baseman just drops it. I guess that big glove isn't big enough, huh?
Into the box now, Jed Lowry. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. No hits to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Left side, but well foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Through 5 innings, it's now 2-0 Oakland. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Austin Meadows. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows, and the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Into the box, Randy Arozarena. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Canha is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here now the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chapman is over to take a look, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Jordan Weems enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz, as this is grounded fouled off to the left. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Lau, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And another foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Up next, Joey Wendell flew out last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Nothing in 1 count, here it comes.
1-1.
Down the third baseline. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the A's 2, the Rays 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the imposing power bat, Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. top, it's 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot that time for Matt Olson, and it's given the A's a 3-1 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And that misses 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate now, Sean Murphy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. To the left side, but it's well foul. Now the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Got him to go down swinging there. Sean Murphy becomes out number 2 this inning.
Designated hitter, Mitch Moreland. To the plate now, Mitch Moreland. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The 0-2 once more. Locks him up for strike 3. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Oakland. Now at the plate here is Manuel Margot, grounded out in his last at-bat.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Popped him up. Olsen has room in foul territory. One down. One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First offering. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another 2-2 offering. Ground ball right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So here's Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino.
From the stretch. The 1-0 pitch. It's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled away. Zunino, a drive. That's out to deep left field. And gone up into the second deck. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. And the Rays get a bit closer. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
De Ellis Guerra will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Standing in now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. fouled off. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Adames, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Piscotty's going back. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Now the relay home. Tag not in time. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Randy Arozarena, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now. From the stretch, the 1-2. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The throw into second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Stepping in now, Brandon Lau. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a little tapper.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Here's the 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Yandy Diaz would be next. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rays 4 and the A's 3. Colin McHugh gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty.
Now the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Swing and a chopper to the left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Ball. Look out, 1-1.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now another 2-2. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Adames picks it up, and he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
In now, Mark Canha, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kiermaier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And now here is Ramon Laureano.
He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Andres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swinging on 3-0, and he can't keep it fair, so it'll be 3-1 now. McHugh pauses. Here's the pitch. And it's full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. One left for Oakland. Still down a run. It's 4-3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yandy Diaz. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Yandy Diaz.
Here's the first pitch. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And stepping in, Joey Wendell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Canha is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Up next for the Rays, Manuel Margot. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Full count now, 3-2. Kevin Kiermaier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The payoff pitch one more time. Grounded back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Now back, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about him. So here's Kevin Kiermaier as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Hit back up the middle. Andrus has it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Ryan Thompson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the switch hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry.
First offering on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. It up 1-1. Pitch on the way. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ball and a strike. Lowry gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another 1-2 delivery. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
At the plate now, Matt Chapman. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back from Oakland right after this. Sergio Romo enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Mike Zunino will stand in to try it again, already with one home run of the ball game. And on cue, here it was back in the seventh inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Now at the plate, Willy Adames. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. A ball and a strike.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Austin Meadows will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3, and it remains a 4-3 game. Diego Castillo is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Now to bat, Mitch Moreland will be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Ball 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Turned on down the line. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
2 balls and a strike now. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So next to hit is Elvis Andrus. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here it comes now to Andrus. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Margot will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
The left fielder, number 20, Mark Canha.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mark Canha. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. High chopper to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Rays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Luis Patino is the winning pitcher of record. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a. You ride shotgun, try and get me some. Oh, there you go again. Rolling up, putting me on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the store again and let y'all see the whip, get a switch.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 4 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Athletics, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.